Taking Hindi out from dusty old dictionaries and thesauruses, a team at the Linguistics Department at IIT Bombay is feeding the language into an online application called Hindi Wordnet. This looks into the most important component of the language, the word.
Now, words by themselves are not really useful. Words create meaning because of their associations. And an important point is that whenever we hear a word, by association, by automatic association, we can't help it. Other words come to our mind.
The way you associate glass with cracked or stone is what Hindi Wordnet is trying to capture. It is a structure in the form of a computer software which tries to capture word associations. It follows the tradition of English Wordnet and European Wordnet and began over a decade ago.
So Hindi Wordnet activity started in 2000, and it took shape where it could be used by other language processing programs, computational programs in about 2006, which is when we made it open for research use, and the commercial license was purchased by important organizations.
In order to keep pace with the growing language so that the Wordnet remains relevant to users today is a big challenge.
These days, computational language, other technical languages are used more often in the day-to-day conversation, like mobile, computer, these, that. So those things has to be covered.
Words which are extremely frequent in the corpora, which are used by people day to day, minute to minute. So those words are first taken. And if you see minutely, most of these common words are meaning bearers. So in the sense that they are very overloaded. Most of them have many senses. The word bank, for example, has a sense of being the financial institution. Bank also means river bank. Bank has the meaning of depending. I bank on you. So all these common day-to-day words have many, many senses. So when we create the Wordnet, we try to capture all these senses.
There is then the process of putting the words into the system in an easy-to-use manner.
What a user can do is that he can navigate to the interface page and he can search for a particular Hindi word, and the interface shows up all the possible meanings of the word and all the words belonging to each of the meanings. So that is what we term as scene set.
The website offers a Devanagari keypad for those who cannot type in English. For PhD students like Mitesh Khapra, who develops tools for natural language processing, the value of Hindi Wordnet is immense.
So the Wordnet is a hierarchical structure in the sense that so C would be linked to, say, a generic synset of water body, and then water body would also have as its child river. Okay, so these are different relations that exist in the Wordnet. So I'd like to see some more pragmatic relations in that. For example, this is a complaint even with the English Wordnet. So cigarette and ash, they are related in some sense, right? I mean, you would expect to see them together in several contexts. But in the Wordnet, they don't appear together. They are not linked by any relation. So such kind of corpus specific, that means such kind of practical relations between the words, they need to be captured in the Wordnet. And of course, the coverage of Hindi Wordnet needs to be further increased so that it can also take care of other domains, say health domain and so on. So the more the better, that's the idea.
The project has expanded into Indo-Wordnet, where other languages are making their own synsets based on the pioneering synsets of Hindi Wordnet.
Like first Hindi was made, then Marathi started, then Sanskrit was also started here. So 3 languages we are doing here itself in our lab. And other languages like different places, Konkani is done in Goa, Kashmiri is being done in Kashmir, and Dravidian language is being done in different places like Hyderabad and other places. Uriya is done. So 16 languages are covered in this Indo-Wordnet program.
In this digital age, Wordnets are a sure way of safeguarding languages for future generations. But what remains a major task for the team at IIT is to popularize it by making it more accessible across various platforms.